Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well today. If you are new to my channel, my name is Nomandla. I'd like to officially welcome you. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always watching. So today I got a tag from Miss Zinhle Barnes on my Facebook social. A friend of hers commented that she would like some lash tutorials and recommendations on what glue to use. So it's right up my alley. Thank you so much for tagging me, Zinhle. I am excited to actually assist with this. Guys, I'd like to just mention Zinhle also has her own YouTube channel. Please follow her on The Real ZB on YouTube. That is ZEDBEE. So that's The Real ZB on YouTube. And her channel is on Locks, Lifestyle and Laughs. So she takes us through her journey on the lock life, and also she mentions on how to maintain, and tips and tricks on how to actually make your locks look good, and styling as well. And also she takes us through her lifestyle, and definitely there are some laughs in there as well. So do check her out. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for the tag. So guys, let's get to our tutorial for today, which is a lash tutorial. So before we start with our tutorial, let's go through with what you need. And first but most important is lashes. So guys, I buy my lashes at China Mall or Chinatown, whichever way you prefer saying that. And that's mainly because they are really cheap than what you get at the retail, and the quality as well. I feel it is very competitive. It's not that plastic kind of look. They do say mink on the actual packaging. Not sure how mink they are, but whatever they're using, it's really close to a mink. Okay, we had to actually check out what it actually is. So here's a couple of examples on what you'd actually find in the China Mall or Chinatown. So here's a pair, just one pair. So they do come in just a pair like this, and this retails for about 20 rand. Yeah, I think about 20 rand. You have some packaged like this. So this is a lash wheel. I think there were about 7 pairs in here, and this one, it's not more than 60 rand at the China Mall or Chinatown. Then you also get ones that are packaged like this, and these are different makes. So some are a bit more dramatic than others, but yeah, you get them packaged like this, and also like this. This pair came with a pair of tweezers. I'll show you now. So you need your lashes. You can get lashes at Dischem. There's a brand called eyeliner, and also at Clicks there's Sobe and eyeliner, I think, and another brand, just not sure what the name is, but those ones are slightly more highly priced. I think a pair goes for like 80-90 rand, some 120, not sure. But I feel when I compare and when I look at the lash texture, it's really, I think this one beats it, and I love it. You can also get lashes on the Instagram and Facebook boutiques, also a bit pricey. I think a pair 150, 120. So it depends on what texture you want and what quality, but okay, I feel this is good quality as well. And it's quality it's lashes I use every day, and I feel they give me the nice minky look. So they'll be written 5D, 6D. I think I've seen 8D at the most. So get yourself a pair of those and look at the texture, guys. Look at if they're not plastic looking with the shine, and some you just see by just looking, but it's not going to give you the look that you want. So you want a more fluffy, minky look for those. And then you also need a pair of tweezers. I'm not a person that loves using tweezers. I use my fingers instead, but because this is a tutorial, we'll try use the tweezers. And then lash glue. I use this brand. It's Kiss, called Kiss. I get this at Clicks. I think at Dischem as well. Other brands I can recommend are the Catrice Cosmetics Lash Glue, the Essence Lash Glue as well. And what else? I think I've used... Which other brand have I used now? Eyelure. They also have a nice glue that comes with the lashes, but Yona Iba, it's very small, and I think it's just for, you know, that pair, but it does last you quite a number of times before ipele. So yeah, you can get those glues, but for now I use this glue. There is a glue that is at China Mall. Let me show you an example of that. It's this glue, I can see, and another one called Duo. I think, yes, DUO. I think the ones that you get at the China Mall are replica brands, and like, I don't want to say fake, but it's replica. There is a brand called Duo, and I don't think they know, but there's that glue out there. It's really, really trash. Rather save your money and buy glue that is going to, you know, not going to damage your skin, and as well pull your eyebrows, and also make it a glue that's going to make your lashes stick on well. Rather save up and buy the ones at Clicks and Dischem, yeah, than this one. Gosh, this was absolute trash. I tried it and I would not recommend it to anyone. The lashes don't stick, and it's black, and it just makes a mess of things. Also get eyeliner, liquid liner. This one is, if you're a person that doesn't use liquid liner, do get liquid liner if you want to put on lashes. I'll show you how it helps. So this one's from Catrice Cosmetics, but yeah, any will do that you are already using and comfortable with. But yeah, and what else? Oh, last but not least, maybe a mascara. If your top lashes are a bit unruly, so that you can brush those out. So let's get to applying our lashes. All right, here's a tip to applying lashes. Do get yourself a liquid liner. It will save you, because if you do miss, you know, and leave a gap, it's going to camouflage the little gap that you leave between your own lash and then the lashes that you're applying. If you're not a person that already applies a liquid liner, but if you already apply liquid liner, you're on a good track, and that's how it's important to the lash application part. So get yourself a lash liquid liner. Yeah. So you apply a liquid liner first. You don't even have to wing it sometimes. So winging is, you know, extending it further. So apply a liquid liner on your eyes like that. So what's nice about applying a liquid liner, it camouflages whatever gap that you might leave if you feel like you might make a mistake, you know, on your own, when you're applying it on your own. So just do a nice thick line here, like that. And again on the other side as well. And just make sure you are covered there, so that it doesn't show if you've made a mistake of applying it a bit higher. But try by all means to put the strip lash closest to your own. That way you get a sort of a more natural look. Okay, Nage, this is what I like to do extra. You don't need to do this, but I just like how it makes my eyes look bigger. Okay, so liquid liner applied, and you just need to wait for that to dry out. So what you need to do first, before you actually put on your lashes is measure that it will fit on your eyes perfectly. Sometimes they overlap because you've got smaller eyes, and you know it's not going to be a good and comfortable fit if you have something that's reaching the end of your eye and your inner eye and poking you. So look at and actually measure if it will fit in well with your eyes. I want to show you that they come in different styles. So some are more, you know, spaced out, some are thick, some are just nicely thinned out, but others, if you can see, I think this one's a perfect example. It's got shorter strands here than there. So this one, that's how you see which one goes on which eye. So the shortest strands are supposed to be on your inner eye, and then the longer strands on your outer eye. So that's how you see which eye it goes on to. And when you do take it out to fit as well, if it does overlap, the side that you cut is the inner side. We never cut on the outer side. So you cut on the inner and make it fit. So you take it, let's take it out like this, but usually these ones always fit me, so I don't have, you know, they're measured on some sort of the standard measurement, and not all of us are fit under the standard measurement. So do take your eyelash like this, do a fit before you put on any product, and see if there'll be any overlapping, you know, side to it. And for me, nothing overlaps. It's going to fit well on my eyes. So for some people, I know they have smaller eyes and they will have to measure and see that it doesn't overlap, and then cut it. You cut it on the shorter side, and that's how you also see which one goes left, which one goes right. It's usually the smaller strands, the shorter strands rather, on the inner eye, and then the longer ones on the outer. Some are nicely evenly distributed. So like, for example, this one here, this one's more in, you know, slightly even distributed. So it doesn't matter if you mix them up, you'll still fit all right and left perfectly, but just make sure you just measure them and fit it for your eyes. After you've measured and fit your eyelashes, now you're going to apply glue on them. So take your lash and put on some glue. So I'm just taking my lash from its packaging, and I'm holding it up so you guys can see. I hope you can see clearly. So there we go. Taken. Yeah, we're in a lash. Okay, holding it tightly there. And with your glue, this one comes as a wand. Kiss has two types. There's one that's white. It comes like a little thin brush, paint brush, Yona, and then this wand as well. So you take some glue in there and you put some glue onto the strip. So there's a strip that is actually holding the lash hairs together. So get in a nice layer there. It doesn't have to be very thick, but you do need to see that you've applied some product on. I know it's white now, don't worry. It does, when it, you know, dries, it dries clear, so you won't be having this white sticking out. And the places I like just putting a bit more extra are the sides and a bit in the middle, but it looks more evenly distributed. I hope you can see that there's product there. And then you put it aside, guys, and give it some time to dry. I usually give it about 2-3 minutes, and even if I do see some, you know, some white still, I still apply it. By the time it dries off, it will clear. So I don't wait a long time. I give it about 2-3 minutes, and then I start to put on my lashes. So let's give it a bit of time to dry off. You can assist by, you know, waving it a bit more while you wait, but while you wait you can do other things. Like for me, I like putting on mascara. I like putting on mascara as well. Just straighten out my own if you feel they're a bit unruly, so just straighten them out. Don't apply too much as if you're just going to put on the mascara only. Just brush out your ones as well, and give them a nice color. But yeah, now we just wait for them to dry. I think the glue should be fine now. And if you do see a bit of white, don't worry, it will dry out. But I'm going to put mine on, so I take my lash out with my tweezers. Take the mirror. Always look into a mirror, guys. I don't know if people do this without a mirror or not. So look into your mirror, straight into your mirror with your eyes open, and aim for the middle. The middle part is the one you put on first. So I'm going to go in there. Always try to be very close to your own, and then I affix my sides. So I hope you saw that. Making sure they're really close to mine. And if you do see a bit of white, don't worry. Just gonna go in with my fingers now and make sure that the strip is does not have gaps and is sitting onto my eye comfortably like this. And I blink a bit. I do just bring it up a bit. Then I blink and see if it's poking me or not on the sides. And just to see that all of the lash is sitting on my eye. Then yeah, it's on. And then I take my other one as well. Guys, sometimes it's not because our eyes are curved and not straight. Do take your, let me just put this out like this. Do take your lash and just do this with it, just to give it a bit more curve and make it a bit more softer, like that. Take your tweezers. It's weird using tweezers. I usually use my fingers in there. And then your mirror, again, very important. Just aim in the middle. Always put the middle in first. And just aim up just above your own, and then you affix your sides, making sure that you put the lash on very closest to yours. You do have there is some space there, guys. There is some space for you to put on the lash. And then using your fingers, if the tweezers get in your way like they are doing to me, and then the lash is on. Just make sure that all of the strip is sitting onto your eye comfortably. And if you have done a mistake, you can just take it out and put it on again. But I feel these are pretty on well. And when I look underneath, there's not much of a gap, and it's sitting onto, the flesh it's sitting on the flesh and not on my hair, my lash hairs, like that. And yeah, guys, just do it until you are comfortable with, where it's sitting. And now, because I'm so used to lashes now, I don't feel uncomfortable. Like when I started, I used to feel ingati there's something on top of my eye, but because I'm so used to it now, I don't feel it anymore, and I've placed it in a good position as well. Nothing's poking me, the eyelashes on, and that's how you put on your eyelashes, guys. If you've made a mistake, start all over again and just make sure you fit it onto the flesh of your eye. There is a little gap there between your own hairs and, you know, your eyelid, so just make sure. And what's nice is that the liquid liner has camouflaged any gap that you think you would see. And if you do see a bit of white, don't worry, it's gonna dry clear, and it's on you and for the whole day. So even if there's a slight wind, it's not gonna blow them off, you know, completely. They're stuck on you. They're stuck on you until you remove it when you're going to bed. So there is aftercare, guys, because you can reuse lashes. You do need to take care of them even when placing. Do keep in the packaging thing, unless you have a nice container to actually store your lashes in. So store them in either the original packaging, or if you've got those nice cute lash holders, that's fine as well. You can reuse, but remember to remove the glue. It does stack on and will create, you know, a lump kind of thing on top. So just carefully, you know, take off the glue, and then you can put on new glue as you use them. Also, you can wash them out. You can just use soap, your makeup remover, micellar water, but just to clean it up, because you know dust does get on there. And makeup as well, eyeshadows also just, you know, fall off onto your lashes. So just remember to clean them out when. So guys, that's it for lashes. That is how I apply my own, and I hope this video assisted you if you needed to find out how we put on the strip lash. And Zinhle, again, thank you so much for the mention and trusting that I would do a wonderful job with the tutorial. I hope your friend learned something and actually took some of my recommendations regarding the glue. But yeah, that was it, guys, for lashes. And remember to just practice and then get comfortable with applying lashes and aiming correctly and just putting them. Remember to put them above your own. You do have a little space there to put it on. Remember the liquid liner, it does camouflage that gap. And if you've done a mistake, sometimes I do the mistake, but because that liquid liner is there too, it's a lifesaver and it saves the day. But that's it for lashes, and happy lash application, guys. If you have not subscribed, please do remember to subscribe, like, or maybe leave me a comment below on what you thought about this video. But until my next video, guys, goodbye from me. God bless and stay safe.